As the established market leader, how have you achieved the high levels of quality your customers expect?
We've achieved them really through the relentless application of quality process that means that our suppliers are held to standards that mean that our customers can rely on the products that get delivered to them. What that in practice means is that we have an extensive checklist that every batch that comes to the factory is inspected by third-party independent inspectors who go into the factory for 2 days and they pull a randomly 10%, sometimes 20%, sometimes 5% of the products that have been made, and they go through them and test them according to the checklist. There are scales of minor and major quality issues that they may come across, and there's a scoring mechanism which means that if the batch overall gets above a certain threshold, which is a very low threshold because we need to have reliable products, then that whole batch is rejected. And we have had that happen once, where we rejected an entire batch and made the factory rework the product and then retest it by the same independent inspectors on a separate test to make sure that the reworking then met specification. And only through applying that process consistently in a very firm way, and by testing enough of a percentage of the products to ensure a good sampling, have we been able to really ensure that we continue to deliver the standards that our customers expect, and rightly so.
You guys have led the way somewhat in this industry. What certifications does your product have?
Well, we take certification extremely seriously. There are regulations across the EU which are the medical devices directives, and those are managed and monitored in the UK by the MHRA, the Medicines and Healthcare Regulatory Authority. The Goodbirth company is registered with that authority as a designer and manufacturer of birthing pools, which are a Class 1 medical device. That means they're not invasive, you don't inject anything into you. We have to be able to demonstrate that we have, in our design and manufacturing processes, that we have taken account of all knowable risks from the use of our product, and that we've covered those in acceptable ways. We also, as a result of going into the United States, we've had to register with the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, which is something that people have been a little bit frightened of in our marketplace, and actually there are no other portable or inflatable birthing pools that are registered with the FDA in the United States. And over there we had to go through a different set of tests and demonstrations to ensure that we got that certification. And our standard is that we will, when we enter a new country or a territory, we will always meet the standards of that country first, because we don't see those things as optional.